Magic in the morning, 8:35. Boy, what a chilly morning. But it's a holiday-looking morning out there. And bringing some of the holiday cheer in, Mike Barrett, Barrett Insurance Agency. Ho, ho,
Ho,
ho.
ho, ho.
I don't know if you saw or not, but RCT's having a bad morning. One
Yeah.
of their buses broke down over here in the White's parking lot.
Saw that. Yeah.
Is it Linden Truck Center, B&B Truck Service was out there trying to fix it?
Trying to get things going again.
Still sitting
You know,
there.
they never break down on hot days.
Nope.
No. It's always cold days.
All right. Well, hopefully they'll get that fixed here. Good policies. We talk about all of your insurance needs. It is a complex world, Mike, and you've been making sense out of it here with us for a while.
We try to make sense out of
We
it.
do.
Yeah.
We do. Now, it's that time of year. Everybody's got, well, it's the end of the year. A lot of people, they got to renew this, they got to renew that, and there's different ways to do it. And we know by our chats, everybody shops.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, not just consumers, right?
Oh, everybody, including insurance agents. I mean, even for us, Jen and I, my wife and I, purchased my father's agency as he was retiring. So we became owners first of the year a couple of years ago. 2015? Yeah, 2015. So this is our renewal time, too. So we're looking at our business owners' renewals, our professional liability renewals, our workers' comp renewals, and how are things looking. And they look good, so we're going to renew with everybody. But what I was thinking about, and I have this conversation a lot with my peers, is how often should you shop your insurance? I think there's two different ways to look at it. There's two different schools of thought, for sure, probably more, but two that I run into. And the biggest one is that some people say you should shop every year. And I'm not a big fan of that. And here's why. So you're shopping every year. How much are you going to save year to year? You save $20, $30, $40, $50. I mean, I know it's real money, but at the same time, you don't want to lose out on some of the benefits of being with a company for a period of time.
I was going to say, don't get you at least the places I've been insured with, you get like long-term, loyalty, platinum status.
Yeah,
then they come up
you're
with
using
another
progressive
medal.
terms.
So-
Yeah. Oh, you're a platinum progressive client now. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes. Wait till you get the diamond. There's a party.
Is there really?
Oh, yeah, they have parade for
I think I'm due.
But, when you're with a company for any period of time, and granted, companies are offering all kinds of new enhancements, especially to their auto insurance, where you can get accident forgiveness put on from day one, which you're paying more for. So do you want to pay more for that if you could get it for free somewhere else? So it's important. So here's the mindset that I recommend is when you start your insurance policy and you look at what you're paying, realize that bar none, absolutely nothing you can do about it, year to year, your homeowner's insurance will go up. How much it goes up is what you want to kind of keep an eye on. Because every homeowner policy, the purpose of a homeowner policy is to rebuild, replace your home, like, kind, quality, size, so on and so forth.
LKQ.
Yeah, so we're talking about an inflation guard that's built into the policy, and that can range from company to company. Some companies let you go as low as 2%. Some companies go as low as 4%. Sometimes people have had insurance for many years, and maybe they have a 6 or 8 or higher inflation guard. If you're higher than 4, you might be beyond what's necessary, but that's going to be the primary driver of why your homeowner's insurance is going up.
Does that work similarly as to what, I got to do this, employers do with COLA, a cost of living adjustment?
It is kind of a cost of living adjustment.
So then what basically they're figuring is that
Your house is going to cost more to rebuild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So while that's all good, it also can go the other way and put you beyond what would be really necessary. So that's something you want to dial into. But, but don't at renewal time complain that your homeowners went up, because it's going to go up anyway. Now, how much it goes up, that's what you complain about. So it went up a couple of dollars, then, well, that's just the cost of living increase, if you want to call it, or adjustment.
So the consumer out there, a guy like me, doesn't want to every year change his homeowner policy
Right.
just to save that 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks.
Right. So a good thing to do is squeaky wheel gets the grease, and maybe that's not the appropriate way to describe this, but if you see something that looks like it could be addressed, so if you see that your homeowner's insurance has gone up, have a dialogue with your carrier and say, hey, look, I've seen it going up, and I know it's going up because of this inflation guard. Is there anything we can do about that? Or am I where I need to be? I've had you for 3 years, 4 years now. My home started at $200,000 to $25,000. Now I'm at almost $300,000. Is that excessive? Should we dial that back? And that's a good discussion to have, because you may indeed find that you can dial it back. Nobody says that you have to stick with that increase, because To me, I'm of the school of if you're paying $1 to insure your house for more than it's worth, you're throwing $1 away. So it's something to think about with that. So you're going to see the ebbs and flows with the homeowners. Auto insurance, boy, don't ever try to predict those algorithms because they change all the time. But so the purpose of this conversation really is that there are going to be things that will impact and change the rates year to year. Is there a benefit to staying with a company? There can be, absolutely. Some companies are going to give you accident forgiveness, but more so than that, if you're with a company for a day and have an accident, or if you're with a company for 5 years and have an accident, how do you think that's going to be handled? The company who has you for a day is going to go, wait a minute, we just wrote this thing. Even if it's within the first year or 2 years, if you have a couple claims, you may say, well, I'm claims free. I drive really well. My house is very safe. I mean, things happen, and they can happen in 2s and 3s and 4s. So it's not a bad thing to have been with a company if you're not paying an excessive amount. If you're comfortable with the company you're with, it's not a bad thing to stay with them and know that should a loss like that occur, there's going to be some level of consideration of, well, we have all this experience with this person, and this is their first one. Not a big deal.
Well, this is where it goes back to the whole shopping thing where, I've been happy with my automobile insurance company for years.
Sure.
I have a clean record. I'm doing fine.
You're platinum.
And I'm platinum,
Yeah.
yes.
By the way, I'm a platinum agent for them.
I don't even know what that means. But anyways, so I'm going to, one, obviously want to stay with my company because they're saying, hey, here's a shot in the arm. You got this, you got that.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to maybe twice a year shop around.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea just to see what's out there. But if you're not seeing significant savings, I would never advise somebody to switch if they're comfortable with whom they're with for less than $100 savings.
And two, as we've discussed, and
Although they do all the time. But anyway.
As recent as the last couple of weeks, okay, when you're shopping, oh, wow, that's $150 cheaper than what I'm paying right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it, but then the coverage isn't the same.
And that's really the benefit of shopping is that you don't want to shop exact coverage necessarily. That's a good barometer. That's a good checkpoint to say, look, here's what I currently have. How does this other company look with what I currently have? And that's going to be a great indicative quote to say you're paying either too much, too little, or you have a great rate, which it can happen that way. But if you're really wanting to look around, that's a good way to start because prices are prices that they're locked in. We have no control over it. So it's either credit that you deserve or you don't, and you get it if you do. And so it's a good idea to do that and see just what other opportunities may exist. But again, if you're happy with the company you're with, don't change. If you've been with a company for 10 years or more and have done nothing with your policies, at that point, shop because you might have let things go by. So
guilty,
but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And you may find that you're going to stay exactly where you're at because you may go, well, yeah, but while they're saving me a little bit over here, I really like what I currently have here. And I don't know if this company can replicate that. So things to think about, having a dialogue. I quote people all the time. I have plenty of clients that I'll look at their policies and go, well, we have you in a farm policy, but maybe you don't need to be in a farm policy anymore. Maybe you need this, or maybe we've had you in a homeowner for a long time, but you have some livestock. Maybe we should go to a farm. I mean, you can identify risks that have occurred and developed through the years of neglect, for lack of better words, and maybe identify a way to protect the client even further or protect yourself even further by identifying risks that weren't properly insured.
Or if you've gone from a farm to a home, you're obviously going to save money.
Yes.
Less risk.
Yes.
All right. Good policies Tuesday mornings. Contact info always.
Yes. 748-5224. Visit our website, thebarrettagency.com. Google, Facebook, and YouTube, all Barrett Insurance Agency. And is this the last time we're talking before Christmas?
Yes, it is.
I'm not coming on Christmas Day.
Well, you'll be wasting your time. I'm not going to be here either. But New Year's Day, will you be on New Year's Day?
I will not be on New Year's Day.
So it'll be 2 weeks from now.
I will be snoozing.
Well, you shout out your holiday wishes and all your clients.
Yeah, we want to take this moment to thank everybody for letting us be a part of your lives, letting us help you address your risks. From everybody at Barrett Insurance, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And the Santa Fund came yesterday and picked up all the toys.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thanks for helping out with that. All right, music for you. Some fun with George Ezra. And, of course, we'll cue up one of your favorite holidays here with